Alright, so welcome back to the reactions. Today we're watching Small Battle Line 5. We're into Season 2, Episode 13, titled Hunt the Prey. So, alright, so that title, let's say the hunter is going to be potentially the Narns. Well, no, it'd be the Centaurs going after the Narns. Or potentially the Narns kind of retaliating and going after their prey, which is the Centaurs. So, it could be referring to them two species. Hunter-prey could also refer to... maybe like the situation that Sheridan's in, like hunting the prey, as in trying to figure out what's going on. Or maybe Sheridan and that group are being hunted by the prey, aka the spies or the higher-ups in the government, like the shadowy group that we haven't heard much about, like this kind of coup that's overtaken on Earth, like funded by Cyclops, affiliated with Cyclops, and potentially the Shadows. It could just refer to, like, I don't know, some species on board Babylon 5 and how they're hunting and like they're hunting prey or something. I don't know. That's a interesting title. Yeah, last episode we had the entire plot with what's it called? Well, we had the main focus of the episode was Jakar and Londo, and obviously that like conflict and basically Babylon 5 just turning into a battlefield. Like it's literally just becoming anarchy. Well, not literally, but the Narns and Centaurs are just fighting with Babylon 5. Like Babylon 5 is supposed to be neutral territory, and yet this is happening. So that episode is kind of revolving around that, like that trying to cool the tensions, although they are at war, so it is obviously really difficult. But kind of just showing how like fragile right now Babylon 5 is, at the what's it called, diplomacy between the different factions, and of course Jakar asking for help from Earth, the Minbaris, not the Centaurs, obviously. I wonder if he asked Kosh. I wonder. We haven't seen Kosh. Well, we didn't see Kosh last episode. But yeah, Earth and the Minbaris have agreed secretly to fund, well, not to fund, to send ships to aid what's called non-civilians with like medical help and just overall like supplies, and to bring them back as well as civilians within them ships, to go out and take supplies and then bring back the Narns afterwards, the civilians. Them two are cooperating right now, the humans and Minbaris, to help the non-civilians get away from the war. And an interesting plot in that episode was also the plot with Garibaldi and Londo. I love that plot so much. Like to start with, Londo wanted to drink with Garibaldi because Londo's got all this fortune now. He wants to share it. He wants to kind of enjoy life, but obviously everyone's so suspicious about him and the Shadows and that affiliation, the connection, like what's going on there. How are they this powerful all of a sudden? That's what Garibaldi's thinking. That's what everybody's thinking, and then he's just been excluded. But in the end, well, the end of the episode with Garibaldi and Londo drinking, and that was just amazing. Them two finally kind of coming together, and it was kind of it was the way Londo acted as well. Like he didn't kind of overreact. He was just saying, okay, I want him off the station to the Narn who killed the Centauri, because we're the Centaurs killing the Narns, and the Narns killing the Centaurs, etc. So it's just one vicious loop, and it would have kept going on and on and on. Retaliation. Oh, we gotta get revenge, etc., etc. And Londo just said, okay, that's fine. Just send him off the station and get his stuff donated to the war fund, the Centauri war fund, which is pretty ironic, actually. He said, yeah, well, that's enough. So that was the main storyline. We also had the storyline with the new species. And, oh, yeah, Ivanova. Oh, my God, that was brilliant. Like, how, like, to finalize the deal, they had to have sex, basically. And of course, they don't know what human sex is. So Ivanova was just doing some, like, dancing. And she was just saying, like, I'm pretty sure she was reciting something, because it wasn't just bullshit. It was like, oh, okay, well, you go and get a pizza now. Like, because she said towards the end, like, there's two ways. Either you go and leave and you never come back, like one night stand, or, I don't know, there was something more that she was reciting. She was reciting something, but I don't know what it was. Like, it was some, I don't know, but it was just funny the way she was acting, and, like, she was just acting as if, like, there was no cameras. And I generally feel like that was just the actress just acting, just like letting it all out, basically. And that it was great to watch, honestly. I think it felt so like realistic almost. I don't know. It felt so non-televised, that makes sense. But yeah, really enjoyed that scene, and that was so funny. And unfortunately for Volleyball, the guy said next time we're doing it my way. So and like there's a little bow or something. Sheridan was like looking at Ivanova like, Jesus Christ. I wonder what Franklin thought as well, because to Franklin she just said, okay, we're gonna have to do it. So he's probably thinking that, yeah, she had sex with this alien species. My God, man. But overall, it was a great episode. Really enjoyed it. And I'm looking forward to getting towards the end of the season 2, or just progressing, really, and seeing what's going to happen. And to see the big mysteries, well, big storylines really start to come out. I'm really excited. So yeah, I don't see any reason to prolong this. I just want to get into this episode. So yeah, this will be Babylon 5, Season 2, Episode 13, titled Hunter, Prey. And yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into this. Alright, this is Babylon 5, Season 2, Episode 13, titled Hunter, Prey. And let's get straight into this. And Garibaldi is being hunted, it seems.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for the captain, Ivanova.
They went down to Bay 13. I can link in if you want.
It's beautiful.
Really?
Never seen anything like it.
It looks like pixels to
Sign
me,
of instrumentation,
but
no
I know the CGI is
visible
not
way
great.
in or out. It's seamless. Amazing.
Yeah, until it attacks you.
What kind of propulsion system does it have?
No idea.
What, so it just
In the 2
landed
years
here?
since Ambassador Kosh arrived in this thing,
Oh, it's Kosh.
we've run a few surface scans, as much as we thought we could get away with. We could barely even get through the skin.
And it's just been sitting here this whole time.
Mostly.
That's amazing.
He's
What
taken
the
it out
hell?
once or twice, but just to the Vorlon. If you look carefully,
I have no doubt it's
you
watching
can
you
actually
as
see the
well.
patterns on the skin changing slightly.
I can't even imagine the
They are so
science
powerful.
that's behind something like this. They must be at least 1,000 years ahead of us.
And the rest. What, is he seeing inside it?
Back away slowly.
Huh.
You can see why we've had to quarantine this whole area.
What
The
the
last
hell?
maintenance crew we had in here,
I so want to know.
It's time that changed. I think I'm gonna make it my personal project.
Please do.
What's up,
I
Commander?
want to know what it's all about.
I don't want this on the links, and I sure as hell don't want to talk in front of this thing. Come on.
That thing is definitely listening. There's so much advanced technology inside there. I so want to know. I hope we see. Okay, hi. What? It looked like a smiley face to me. Oh, what the hell, man.
We just got a coded message from Earth Force Intelligence, ultraviolet priority. They posted a system-wide fugitive alert for Dr. Everett Jacobs.
Coming here?
They think he's already here, and they want him. Alive if possible, dead if necessary.
They authorized extreme sanction against a civilian?
Something fishy here.
Does this guy know?
What they're trying to cover up, yeah.
They didn't say.
But why? What info is trying to be covered up?
The Babylon Project was our
Because
last best
that's
hope
definitely
for
the
peace.
reason why they're ordered to
A
kill.
self-contained
Because they're trying to
world
hide
5
something.
miles long,
I so hope we find out what is in that ship with Kosh,
a
man.
place of commerce and diplomacy for 250,000 humans and aliens.
1,000 years? They probably are. They're probably
A
like 2,000
shining
years, probably
beacon
more
in
than that.
space.
Because they're so powerful,
All
we know
alone
nothing
in the
about
night.
them. They
It
could
was the
basically
dawn of the
turn
third
on
age
Babylon
of
5 on
mankind,
everybody,
the year the
and
Great War
everyone would be
came
doomed.
upon us all.
They're probably as powerful
This
as
is
the
the
Shadows,
story of the
if not
last
more
of the
powerful.
Babylon stations.
But I wonder what that inscribing was that we saw. It was obviously a language, but
enough to send the entire government into chaos and to ruin our agreements with half the non-aligned worlds. We cannot allow him to offload the information he's carrying.
What's he doing here?
Probably meeting his buyer.
Commander, I want all outgoing ships checked out before they leave. Slow down jump clearances as much as you can. Tell them we're having mechanical problems.
That they'll believe.
Now, if you'll show Agent Cranston his people to
episode,
their
the
quarters,
understaffed
I'll get Mr. Garibaldi moving on the
workers.
search.
Captain,
underpaid
thank you.
workers. as well.
Appreciate your cooperation.
This guy seems alright for now. Not like that other military man that came down and was
Knows
just
the right
arguing all
things
the
to say.
time.
Nothing sounded really bogus as to raise any red flags, but I think I know where to start asking some questions.
It's the most
Wow.
ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
And you do know.
No
Oh, the ring,
Michael,
right.
you ever consider
Franklin's
climbing out of the barracks
secret
sometime
ring.
and looking around at the world? Huh?
Yeah, I will when people stop shooting at me.
Look, Dr. Jacobs is a decent human being. He's a humanitarian. Studied under him for 2 years at Harvard, and a lot of us looked up to him as a role model.
That makes me
When I
think
was
that he's
having
helping
trouble
him.
with xenobiogenics,
Same Dr. Jacobs you knew anymore.
Maybe, maybe not. Is this Dr. Jacobs right here? Yeah, it's gotta be. What are you up to?
Looking for anything in particular?
No, just looking. I hear that you're the man to talk to about special orders.
Well, it depends how special.
I need an identity card. Well, whatever it is, I'll pay for it.
No deal.
But you just said that...
No, I didn't say anything. All I did was ask you a couple of questions, that's all.
If it's the money,
No, you want it too much. That means you're either working for security...
No.
Or you're on the run from some really bad people. Either way, I'm out of it.
Oh, no, please.
That guy is fully aware of what's happening. Okay, who are you? Huh, okay, I don't think you're Earth security, mate. So, Kosh? Yeah, what? Oh, right, because we had that whole thing with Sheridan saying... Oh, him saying you've always been here.
Kosh.
And
Just thought I'd
also,
make sure you knew
he's
about
to make
the
his personal
conference
project.
tomorrow
And
to
he heard
discuss
that.
the Narn refugee problem. I found myself near Bay 13 earlier. Got a look at your ship. It's an amazing piece of work. It made me realize just how much we still don't know about you, your culture, your people.
Take off the mask. Who are
And
you?
I was thinking,
Jeff Sinclair.
maybe we should spend some time together soon. Build some bridges. Work toward a greater understanding.
How
of
much
one
you want to bet? He doesn't say no.
I sought understanding. I listened to the song. Your thoughts became the song.
Has this ever happened before?
Once.
Don't say Sinclair. Oh, please
We'll operate
elaborate.
rotating shifts. 10 hours on, 10 hours off.
That's
Have
the one
your
thing that
squads
annoys
check
me about
every
this
level
show.
down the air
There's
ducts.
so much I want to know, and
And
they
as we
keep
clear each sector,
teasing us,
we'll
but
place guards
don't
behind
actually
us
tell us.
so that we'll be sure that he's not doubling back. These will help cut the odds down a little. All high-ranking Earth Dome personnel are injected with the coded identification crystal. He's locked in. All we need to do is close the noose.
Any problems
Okay.
yet?
No, sir. These guys are about as subtle as a brick
This
through a
guy
glass window, but they know
doesn't
their
seem
stuff.
like someone
Hate to be on the
who's
wrong side of
violent.
this bunch against me.
Just once I'd like to make it through a crisis with a minimum of grief.
Sir.
Why is that
there's
there?
something I remembered.
Garibaldi's not stupid though, is he? Is this Kosh? Or is it the doctor? Well, why did the doctor leave red tape? Almost telling him where to go. Who are you? What is going on?
The general sent me.
Oh, we know
I
it's
have a
her.
message. You're in great danger, Captain.
Where's she from, man? Was she in
We know
yeah,
what
she was in the
you've been
previous
told.
episode, right?
But Dr. Jacobs is not a traitor.
Where is
half
she
the
from?
intelligence community out looking for him?
Earth Special Intelligence is one of the few branches under President Clark's direct control. Jacobs represents a threat, and he's using whatever resources he has to stop it.
She was with that other guy,
the
right? His
situation?
ex-commander, like that group.
Before President Santiago was killed aboard Earth Force One, who would ever testify to that effect, it would help prove that Clark knew what was going to happen.
So that's why they're trying to kill
They
him.
couldn't allow that.
Knew it.
But if they killed him right away, it would look suspicious, so they kept an eye on him.
So now you're improvising. Terrific. Cranston and his boys from ESI have my entire security force out looking for Jacobs. If I pull them back now, Cranston will know I've been tipped off, and it'll expose everything that we have started to build here.
I don't have any easy answers, Captain. But it has to be done.
I don't think so. You
His
can't
testimony
withdraw.
alone isn't enough to bring up charges.
Exactly,
We
it's
need
not
to
enough.
accumulate as much evidence as we can, so when we go public with this, we'll hit the target. Find Jacobs before they do. Have him dictate a sworn statement and get him off this station. Alive.
Fine, no problem. You want mayo on that?
Captain.
I know. I just don't like the odds, that's all. If we'd have heard about this sooner, we could have handled it quietly. Now the whole station's involved, and we'll have to circumvent our own people.
If the other side gets their hands on Jacobs.
I suggest you get Garibaldi right now and inform him and do it. But you cannot inform
Sheridan to
anybody
Garibaldi.
else.
Meet me in my
Okay,
quarters in 10
thank you.
minutes.
No
You're
option,
gonna love
really.
this.
Really?
You should have to operate on this area. I recommend.
Seriously?
Excuse me, one moment. Set up the scanners to move into the optic cavity so we can proceed.
Are they joking? Scanning here.
Yes.
Hi, Doc.
What, you think he's
Just wanted
hiding
to
under the
say Happy
table?
birthday. That's all.
What are you talking about? It's not my birthday.
Catch you later.
The hell is... Do you mind?
Let's go.
What the hell? Are they obviously that, like,
Computer,
what?
play back last message frame by frame. Look for any abnormalities.
Wear something comfortable. It's taking you on a date, Franklin. Them guys, though, going around. Morons, man.
I'm nearly out of stims. I have to keep moving. If I fall asleep, they'll get me, and I don't know if this will get to you, Mary, but...
This guy is... He hasn't done anything wrong, man. He's been framed,
I'm
he's
just
been...
desperately tired.
Ah, poor guy.
I don't know who to turn to.
Well, because the guy who's now president killed the previous president. Oh, here they are. I wouldn't even worry. They just go like that. They won't even see you run off. They'd be like, Yeah, just keep looking there. Keep scanning your thing. Oh, come on, go, go, go.
Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing, man? Okay, hold on.
You got something?
Yeah, maybe use your own eyes. Look in front of you. I mean, obviously don't, but...
Well, maybe now you'll admit that you were wrong about Jacobs?
Now, we can't bring my people in on this because the captain doesn't want to place them in jeopardy, and neither do I. So we're going to have to go in after them ourselves, unofficially.
Which means you have to go up against your own security force.
And it won't be easy. I train them myself. They're pretty damn good, but I do have one advantage that they don't. I've got you, and you know Jacobs. And if anybody can help me find them, it's you. First, I don't get into down below a lot. And second, when I do, they don't see me. They see the badge. And third, I have an excellent disguise. Let's go.
Why is my life suddenly passing in front of my eyes?
Your clothes say money.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, please, just get out of my way.
What is it? Dust. Now, why would that be? Unless maybe you got something somebody wants.
I don't want any trouble. I'll pay you whatever you want. So, but I wanted to make sure... That's personal.
Nice. I could pick up a few credits for this one. What's this? A fake pocket? Account numbers?
Oh, if you look at that, you're dead.
Files?
There's nothing there that would interest you.
Everything interests me.
Alright, well, everything's gonna kill you then. Because if that's the secret files, mate, and they find out, you're a goner.
Keep me here.
Nice one.
Don't hurt him unless you have to.
This guy's a prick, man.
I'm gonna find out what's on here.
Okay, once you do, you get shot in the head.
Back.
And then they kill you afterwards.
If not, maybe somebody'd pay good money for him.
And we've made complete scans of levels 1 through 15, starting with...
At least they're somewhat
blue
protecting
sector,
him, I
moving
guess,
across
from
to this part
Earth
of brown
Alliance.
sector. He has to be
But still,
in this
it's not
area,
much better.
the area you call down below.
Unless you've missed something.
Unlikely. Your security forces are very efficient.
Good. I mean, come on. Next thing you'll be saying he's downtown.
I didn't see anything called downtown.
Well, it's sort of the unofficial name for this area right in here. Pretty much the most unpleasant part of the station, not counting the methane bathrooms. It's full of heavy machinery, lead walls, and pipe all over the place.
Lead? That is just the kind of thing he'd use to block the scanners. Take the search team out of down below for now. Check levels 50 and 51 between the blue and gray sectors, and post guards at all the entrances and exits to down below. Good thinking, Sheridan. I'll keep you informed on what we find.
So is Sheridan just fooling this guy,
Downtown.
or what?
Seemed like a good name.
His levels have been sealed, welded shut, since the station went online 3 years ago. Do you know how many pressure doors they're gonna have to burn through in order to check the whole area out?
47. That counting the two big...
Be quite right by the time they return from downtown.
Yeah, with luck, it'll buy Garibaldi 5 or 6 hours.
I don't know, sir. It's Ambassador Kosh.
Exactly.
2 years since I've been here, Kosh has never asked to speak to anybody.
Tell him I'll be there as soon as I can.
What does he want? What? Yeah. Oh, let's go. We are finding more about
He
Kosh.
thinks he may have seen someone matching
That's
Jacob's
like
description a couple of hours ago, but he's not
one of the
sure.
2 things
You?
I'm most interested in. Kosh and the
People have already
shadows.
been over this section, so
Well, the
skittish, they
Vorlons
don't
and the
wanna answer
shadows.
too many questions. It's probably midnight or 1 topside. Every cop knows you got to keep your strength up on a stakeout, so I strongly suggest you eat something. Well, you're a doctor. You should know better.
I think we lost interest in the future when all the things we were told were coming finally got here. Wasn't what we thought it was going to be. And you keep bugging your folks for that one special toy for Christmas, and when you finally get it, it's not as great as the vids made it look. It just doesn't run right.
More the anticipation which you get in the
So
toy in the first
disappointed,
place.
you shove it in the closet, you never take it out again.
I'm talking 19th, 20th century. It's something...
Oh, wow.
Hey,
Who
what are you
sold you
doing?
that?
This is Jacob's. I recognize it. Where did you get this?
I bought it. What's it to you? Hey, you want to
Who?
buy it? You make me an
Oh,
offer.
do you
Who
know
sold
who?
it to you? I don't give out names. It's bad for business.
Yeah, well, so's having their eyeballs spooned out and served on toast. Now make up your mind and make it up fast because it is getting awfully close to my breakfast time.
Sir, there's someone on the line who
The
says
thing
he's
is,
seen
Garibaldi
Jacobs.
plays the
Put him
criminal
on.
really convincingly, like the criminal boss.
I understand you have something for me.
Hello, Batman.
Who I am doesn't matter.
You're not hiding your
Where is
identity,
he?
mate.
Safe. He'll
Okay.
stay that way too. But I want a finder's fee.
That guy is so dumb. How is that going to hide his identity? He's covered nothing apart from his eyes. His entire
wanted to
facial
see me?
features is so obvious to anybody. Yeah, he covers his eyes. Probably the least
Well, I guess
obvious. If
everybody
everything else is
does.
covered and not his eyes, it makes
See
sense.
what you really are inside that encounter suit.
They would not understand.
Am I ready?
No. You
Oh.
do not even understand yourself.
Well, I can try. Is that what you want? In exchange of information? I tell you something about me and you tell me something about you?
No.
I think he already knows everything about
do
you.
not understand.
Damn it,
Understand
what? Do you want?
what?
What do you want from me? You know, ever since I got here, I've had the feeling that you've been watching me. Reached out and touched my mind. And now you call me here? Why? Just to throw me out? Are we just toys to you? So what'll it be, Ambassador?
I will teach you.
About yourself?
About you. Until you are ready.
What?
For what?
To fight legends.
I mean the shadows. But how's he going to teach? He's going to teach humanity about humanity because he knows humanity more about humanity. He knows more about humanity than humanity, right? That's what he's saying.
Slow. Keep your hands very.
Oh shit! Come on, Franklin! Get him!
All right?
Oh, did he get stabbed? What was that?
Fine. Oh, come on. We gotta get out of here. Go on.
It's crucial evidence. Copies of all the examinations I made of the president.
Nuts. Okay, Doc, change your plans. You gotta get him out of here.
Oh, no, I'm gonna wait for you, all right? You're the only one that knows the back way out of here
No,
around those
he'll go
scanners.
off
We
the-
can't afford to
go off
lose
the
you. Come
maps.
on.
You won't. Hey, come on. We don't have time to argue about this. This is an old storage locker, 1 level up. You wait there.
Gonna need that crystal. If you want to prove anything beyond a shadow of a doubt, I think that was the start of an episode or something.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Look, I don't have time for this. It's because I've had a really bad day. And I'm in a really bad mood. In fact, I'm damn cranky. So why don't you give me
I
the
love
Dragon
this
Data crystal
character.
before I start to get surly, which is something that you really don't want.
The thing is, this guy's a thief, but is he a fighter or a murderer? Okay, guess not. I think that terrified him. Garibaldi in that character was amazing.
Pinpoint a radiation source
If he wasn't
Babylon 5.
head of security, he'd be head of the criminal underworld.
Yes, but it is doable. I'd like to know why you didn't mention this possibility when we first came aboard.
Captain, we've run into a little crisis with Dr. Franklin. He needs to...
Very well. Perhaps you can answer my question. I want to know why I was not told about the internal scanners before, and how long will it take to interface it with our system now that I do know?
B, we don't know the systems are compatible. C, assuming they are, 2.3 hours. D, at an early age, someone should have told you can attract a lot more flies with honey than with vinegar.
I know we're gonna have to cheer this guy up.
Contains the records of... I've already given Mr. Garibaldi the code to unlock the data.
And they show no indication that he was suffering from any kind of medical problems.
None. Which helps us prove that he deliberately did not want to be on Earth Force One just one day before it exploded.
All right, we'll also need to get a statement from you. Out! What did he get in first aid class?
4.0. 3.7.
What? Ow! Forget it. Never mind, all right? Forget I asked.
Look, if you want better treatment, we could go to MedLab.
No, I just...
It means that as soon as they're online, they can just flip a switch and see where you are.
Is there any way we can get them off the station?
Not a chance. They've got every single
2
document they covered.
hours. Gosh.
He's got a plan. I can tell.
Gosh.
He's got that look.
Oh my god, is this happening? Or is this something else? If this is... We're going to Kosh. But how would that even
Just
work?
double checking the interface to be sure it's working properly.
Commander, Ambassador Kosh requesting permission to depart.
Tell him to wait. Begin scan.
Scanning eye.
Wait, it's not going to show up, right? Because he's inside that ship. That ship really blocks out everything else. I think, right?
Scanning complete.
But that means he's gone inside the ship.
Not found.
What? That's impossible.
Maybe he's
You
not
sure the
here.
interface is working properly?
5 by 5. It's reaching every level at full strength. The only reason he wouldn't show up is if he isn't here.
Mr. Cranston, I took you at your word that Dr. Jacobs was here. If you've turned my entire station upside down for nothing...
Ambassador Kosh again requests permission to...
Fine. Tell him he can go.
I don't understand it.
This
Our
guy's
best
not going to get the
information
idea,
said that
surely.
he was coming here. And the man who tried to sell me the information...
Around here, if you offer to pay for something or someone, you'll get 10 people claiming to have it, and they'll try to scam you out of the money.
Tell him he can...
Just a minute! Now, I was not informed about a launch.
The Vorlon ambassador's ship is in Bay 13. No one goes there except him.
I want the ship scanned before it's allowed to jump.
Maybe you didn't hear me. That's an ambassadorial vessel.
He won't know. I want it scanned. Now, that should not be a problem for you, Captain, if there's nothing to hide.
What? Oh, okay, this guy. I mean, he's right, but then again...
Initiate scan.
You ain't finding anything. That ship's like 10,000 years in the future, mate. That technology... You really think you'll be able to see with your technology? And it's Kosh.
Human?
No.
Negative. Registering non-human life form.
Maybe we can call it back. Escort Ambassador Kosh off his own ship and search it, even if it does mean violating Vorlon territory. I mean, I'm up for it if you are. Major diplomatic incident without cause. Probably be all over the news with everyone wanting to know why we did it. But still, I'm...
No.
Oh, where's he going? What did Sheridan say to Kosh to allow that to happen?
Now that it's been established that Dr. Jacobs is not, and never has been on Babylon 5, I think we should do all we can to help out Agent Cranston. Backtrack from Jacobs' last known position, determine which other ships he might have. Give him their destinations, ETAs, anything he wants. Mr. Cranston, now that you've finished turning my station upside down with this wild goose chase of yours...
Get outplayed.
You enjoyed that, didn't you?
Commander, how could you even suggest such a thing?
A foolish thought.
Well, I'll forgive it.
Oh, Kosh is back already. What a surprise.
Doctor, good. You've got everything, I assume?
Ready when you are.
Okay, let's see this. I'm so interested in this, man. I really am.
How does it know?
The same reason our scanners indicated one alien life form when Kosh wasn't around. It's what we've suspected all along, but could never prove. The Vorlons use organic technology. Conscious.
Oh wow. Like the Cylon ships from Battlestar Galactica. Essential. Here's your potato. So that's him wrapped inside. That is amazing. What? They are so powerful.
Out of the artificial coma any time now. I hated to do it, but if the only way Kosh would allow a human is inside his ship was in an unconscious state.
I was gonna say, surely he's not just been walking around drinking
Dr.
coffee.
Jacobs, are you all right?
It sang to me.
What?
Do you have it?
What did it sing though?
His testimony.
Sheridan. I already know he made copies. I already know he made copies of this. Because that's what Sheridan does.
Good. It's not enough to go public with yet, but it's a start.
Just in case you aren't as you
We'll
as
get
you see.
Jacobs onto one of our ships
Who
as
you
soon as
seen.
possible. Next time, Captain.
There's always a next time, isn't there?
You better pray it stays that way, Captain. Because as long as there is a next time, at least there's a chance we'll win. Because in this war, Captain, we need all the chances we can get.
I think she's genuine, but I'm just hoping Sheridan did make copies, just in case. Because you know, that's a secret thing to do, make copies and stuff. But wow, gosh man, we actually saw more. The ship is organic. It is so powerful. And Kosh is to teach Sheridan about himself, to learn. And then to... what the hell, man? I'm so glad we're getting more Kosh though. I'm all for it. I'm so invested into that storyline. And yeah, everything about this episode was great. Really enjoyed it. So yeah, that's been Babylon 5, Season 2, Episode 13. Really hope you did enjoy. And yeah, until the next one, goodbye.